Let's continue playing Motorsport Manager as we enter round 7 of what has been a very dominant season for Dragon Team Race Team China thus far. So, yeah, we've won every single race. Duelist Ever has won 5 of them. We're on to round 7. Hopefully more of the same, but either way, at this stage, it's looking like it would take an absolute miracle for us not to win the championship. Car condition upgrade has now been done. Let's accept this interview. IT team orders, in this case, was a little choice. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything, but fine. Okay, podium race win, so both our drivers are a bit more happy. Delighted. Suspension is finished. Okay. So, having built both of those for the moment, I think the only thing we really need to work on now is the gearboxing. So, let's start to work on this. And unfortunately, that's risk and risk, which, you know, is awesome. On the basis we're probably not going to use it, I guess... Actually, what do we need for this next one? Top speed, deceleration, high speed. Well, none of this. Alright, let's go with that. Get ourselves up a level and we'll see how things go. Unfortunately, acceleration and gearboxing is the lowest area on our car stat at the moment. So it's something we probably have to work on. Also, we get a new offer here. We'll see if it's any better than our current situation. Repairing both cars. Okay, awesome. Actually, what are you working on? Oh, rear wing bonuses. Okay, so this is probably our race then. Reliability there makes sense, I guess. Brakes and engines. Brakes already into the 90s, so I guess we don't need that too much. Okay, let's go split it 15-15 for the moment. And start looking at what we can do to improve matters. So clearly that's next season sorting itself out for us. We would also, I guess, like to improve the engines because we have the best in the league currently right now. And I guess suspension as well, just to be complete. So that's what we're currently working on. Yeah, we really don't need those parts to be finished, do we? So as long as they're more or less there, that'll be fine. We'll take that to... Yeah, 20 and 10 seems fine. Choosing a vote. Looking for a chance to add an additional vote to this season's number. So we could definitely do something like that. The problem is, if we went for that, we'd almost certainly not got it in because, you know, we are the top team. And we're not planning on staying down here anyway. Let's have a first look at this. So, first place... 2 million up front, 1.4 million if we managed it. That's 2 million up front. Yeah, 2 million up front, we take that. We also don't know when we're going to get the 5-star thing, and we don't know whether it's going to remain. Currently, it's quite amazing we got it at all, in all fairness. We're going to reject the offer, though, because I don't want to spend money on that. I prefer to save it and try and buy some upgrades. Okay, nothing doing there, so let's continue on. So, F1... Oh, yes, he just changed to F1. Awesome. And while some of them are licensed and clearly certain drivers, apparently not all of them, which is a bit weird. Maybe it's hybridized one of the... Because I do have an F1 mod, but it's not currently active on this game, so... Nightingale is a complete prat. Okay. Still better than that. Race report. 0 chance of rain. Lap record is 118.1. So we're going to make our tyres last. Gearbox is finished. Okay. So let's get a new gearbox. This is our proper gearbox, I believe. So acceleration plus 30, although that would be better. Plus 15 to the max and plus 20. that be better? That probably would be. Unfortunately, I'm either going to build this quickly or... Actually, we want to be using one of these. Almost certainly want to be using one of these. Alright, let's go build this quickly and get that done. 1.1. Since we actually have the money in place right now. And that's a good sign. So that's now pushed us a little further into the green. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I put a load of drivers up for scouting because you never know, and I might as well. Some of them may be useful for us in the future, but for now, we like our driver lineup. Okay, Dubai Roundup. So Mori is hoping to gain ground on the top 2 drivers. What? What? Mr. Cannot Break, Haas F1. Have they actually seriously changed this now? Hold on. Yeah, apparently some of them have changed. But apparently only the Formula 1 ones. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. Where are we in basis of this? We are currently showing as 2.1. Yeah, there's a bit of a jump here, I'm noticing. We might be able to catch Renault. Could probably catch Honda right now. Okay, continue, and let's get down to this. So, the question really comes, do we want this 1.4 bonus? Do we think we could win? We have 2 of the best components for this race already sewn up. So we should be able to win this. The third or above is a guaranteed thing. I guess it's the 200 grand isn't massive for us if we don't get it. This could be though, so I'm happy to go with that. So we already got 2 million out of them. Okay, so the only gearbox we have is this one, which has of course the rules risk thing on it, so we can't do much changing there. Most of our parts are in the 90s, which is good. The only part that isn't in the 90s is the gearbox, but this isn't the gearbox circuit as of yet. I think the next one is though. Yep, Rio de Janeiro will be, so we'll hope to get a decent gearbox and level up parts for that. But for now, that will do. Okay, so all parts fitted, everybody is content. Let's go racing. So, practice in Dubai, and surprise, surprise, it's bone dry. Okay, renew Dulatiev. Off we go. So, super soft and soft is how we're going to run this initially, at least. We'll let them go out in their normal, whatever they're currently set up for. 15.3. 26.5. 21 minus 2.8. 75 and 88. Which I'm going to click down to 77, say 81, because apparently Renew's engineers / Renew says no. That's fine. And over to you, same thing pretty much, 15.3, 26.5, 21, minus 2.8, 75 and 88. In your case, you will have 88. And I think as well, we'll put you both on the soft tyre to start with. Because they're most likely going to do some qualifying runs anyway. At least this will give me a good, accurate indication of where we happen to be with things. So Renew on quali, and you on a quality trim run as well. Off you go. So Dubai's not been a bad circuit for us in the past, from what I remember. Certainly wasn't too bad for us in the 3rd division. I can't remember how our race last year, but then we were having issues getting points last year, so I don't know, maybe we did get some points here. I'm looking forward to Phoenix, because we won that race even though we weren't dominating, so now that we are, I have absolutely no clue what's going to happen. Okay, Renew likes the handling, and so far, we are liking the timesheets. So dealers have purple in Sector 2, still purple in Sector 2. Cross the line at 120.2. We know the lap record is about 2 seconds faster than that. Renew 120. Oh, Costa's quite. Oh, actually, I thought Costa was closer than he was. But Renew 1.2 seconds slower than us. I know Dealers has a 1 lap bonus thing active. He's a good timesheet hero. Oh, and that's a bit further out than I would like. Yeah, 90%. Okay, we might have to do some stuff here. Let's adjust the downforce. Let's raise it up to 15.8. 26.8. And then let's go and just knock a couple of points off those and see where that puts us. Another quality stint's probably best for the moment while we're still learning. Okay, Renee's much happier with his balance, so that's an encouraging thing. Handling then needs to be shifted slightly, and we know that speed balance is spot on. So, let's go adjust to that. Okay, so that looks fine. Quality trim again, same soft tyres. Let's go out and get that mostly done. And then we'll start getting to work on our race trim. We can do quite a lot of laps on these tyres from the look of things, though. As we've already kind of established, we can do the laps in theory on the fuel, and the fuel is much better than our tyre wear right now. In fact, we've been over-fueled on nearly every stint we've done thus far, so maybe I might experiment this race and just cut that down a little. Or at least start pushing the fuel harder earlier. Okay, we're near personal best currently, but now the tyre wear is becoming an issue, and also he's had traffic. Oh, Mori did get ahead of Dulatev on that run. Dulatev 0.22 down. On his in lap. Was that an improved lap? No, it wasn't. Your last was a 129, which is why it looked much further out. So Mori did get just ahead of you, and he... I don't imagine he did it on this soft tyre, but slightly annoyingly, that wasn't a massive improvement, was it? Okay, so downforce was better at low end, so let's go change that down to there. We have speed balance is excellent, so let's go push that back down to there. And I think we're going to have to go with it like that for now. Let's switch back to race trim and let's give you a set of soft tyres to destroy. Meanwhile, Renew Perfect Timing has got that set up. And again, apparently that's made it worse. But then again, we knew that we made the downforce higher and we really need to make it lower. So, overall it's an improvement though. I think we'll go with... go with that. Soft, and now into race trim. So Mori is slightly faster than us on this at the moment, but we'll see how qualifying goes. And this is the other reason to not go all in on this must-get first position stretch of things. We might have a just glory run towards the end and just see if we can't improve on that. But then if we're letting the AI take over qualifying, we knew you had to be careful on our super soft tyres, especially if we want 3 sets for the race and can just use all 3, which definitely has its advantages. Okay, Dilter is much happier with the aero. Costa is doing personal best in the middle sector, but not able to massively improve his position. Let's see what they're able to manage here. So 122.5 in race trim. Mori did improve his time by the look of that. Oh no, that was just the purple coming out, because yeah, that was confusing. Yeah, he just set a time, and because he's in the lead, that's apparently the fastest. Yeah, it should show green for personal bests here, which I think it does. It just seemed to show a purple lap even though it wasn't. We'll see what happens when he crosses the line now. Yeah, so even though he is not setting purple lap times, it's showing as if it should be. Alright, Gaston Renew 9th place overall, but we're getting things set up. That's the one thing about Renew is he may not be as good a driver as Dulatiev, but he's giving us so much advantage here. I mean, if we only had the 12 minutes, this would be perfect, in all honesty. The fact that we can just upgrade everything almost kind of defeats the purpose of practice, really. Okay, Dulatiev now on his in-lap. Renew now on his in-lap. And we should just about get one extra stint out. So I might send Dulatiev out just to go and cause trouble. We can trust Renew to finish up on the stint there. Okay, so downforce is nearly perfect. Let's go and just turn that a smidge down. Click that back. Okay, stints, quality trim, new set of super softs. Go cause trouble. Should have enough time to do this. Renew probably will not, but then again, he doesn't have anything else to do either, so we'll just put him on quality trim and see if he can get out in time. 98% is not bad. Let's do a minus week just to try and grab something. Oh, it's going to be a push here. I'm not sure Renew's going to be able to make this, so let's go high, push. Actually, we're going to overtake attack to try and get him round in time. Okay, medium. I imagine Renew did set a fastest first sector because, of course, he was going over clocked at one stage. Also, the track is now gripped in. So Renew will be the last one across the line. He might actually get an absolute fastest time here. I would have done if I'd have kept him going there. So Diltev immediately goes and improves to a 19.7. What did Renew get? Yeah, Renew went up to a 20.6, but then the track had tied in, and obviously his first sector was kind of hampered by the fact I had him on overtake fuel. Still, we care about that. We shouldn't do, but I do care about that. We got to beat Mori down. Especially as he's now risen to become our new challenger. Okay, so qualifying trim, super softs. Super softs quality trim. Okay. So we have a 98 set up there, we'll use that. We have a 97 set up, we'll use that. And we will simulate the session. So Gaston Renew, first out of the pit lane, has immediately come into traffic from the people who left a bit later, because they are annoying. Okay, Dulatiev immediately fastest on a 17.2. Renew has dropped down the list like a stone here. Okay, Duletev out again. Hopefully to get some clean air for his second run. We hope Renew does, certainly. 171. Mori. Where's Renew? Oh, he didn't improve. Didn't improve at all, did he? No. Duletev did improve, but didn't actually need to. So again, Duletev on pole ahead of Mori and Costa. So there we go. These are the three challenges we were kind of expecting, though. Renew in 11th place. Okay. The extra 10% always helps. Okay. So we at least got some of our winning bonus here. Renew, then, I guess what we want to be doing for you depends exactly on how long this race is going to be. 25 laps. So this could easily be a one-stop race. If Renew could last 16 laps on that set, it could... actually, no, 31 laps. Okay, there we go. I guess he could still do a one-stop race, but it would be a really terrible event, wouldn't it? I'm going to have to put him on softs, though, for starters. Give him 14 laps of fuel. And then just see how long he can go on them. But I don't think we're going to be pushing him too much with this one. Meanwhile, Duletev is at the front. He has, obviously, positions to try and defend. He has 2 soft stints available. So we'll probably have to go soft, medium, soft, or soft, soft, medium, depending on how we feel and which one would be faster. But we can do 13 laps of fuel, apparently. So I'm going to put 12 in the car. Because every time we've tried to go a bit faster than this, it hasn't really worked. So I think rather than pushing things and knowing that we're going to have to make 2 stops, we might as well go 11-11 and then just 10 laps. Well, I don't know. Go 9 laps, put big... But hey, this goes for it. This is quite a big window. That's half a race. He'd be slower for most of it, but sure. No, okay. That's fine. So we're probably going to have it... We're probably going to push these tyres more than we would normally do so. Aggressive high. High push from Renew. We're not expecting him to be able to do very much from there, but you never know. He's in along the soft runners. We'll give him the soft tyre bonus rather than the super soft bonus. And race trim super softs for Duletev. So yeah, we're planning his race around the long stint here, I think. 14 laps, apparently. Well, let's just see how it goes. You never know, he might actually be able to do something from there. So, all of our championship rivals are behind us. Let's go to the start. Duletev. See what we can do. Does he make a good start for once? He actually does make a good start for once. Mori is immediately overtaken by Costa, and Duletev is away. Renew jumps to 9th place from the start, already up to 8th place, 7th place. Renew has had a flyer of a start here. He's up into 4th. Well, where the heck is Mori? Mori's down to 8th, 9th. Well, okay. I'll tell you what, Renew has just redeemed a lot of what he's done thus far there. A lot of what he's done right there. Okay. Let's stay push-push for the moment. And let's speed up time and see what Duletev can do here. He's 1.7 ahead of McLeod. Renew is behind Florindi. Florindi on soft tyres, no less. So he's on the slower tyre up in the 5th place. That is going to be huge, him. Okay, Emily Tyler has crashed. That's not really too relevant to us at this point. If it was a safety car, we probably would have taken it and just restored things here. So Duletev already up by 3 seconds on McLeod, who's now downgrading slightly. So let's go medium, stay on high on the fuel, and I think same for Duletev here. So Renew and Duletev both on similar-ish strategies, but we know they're going to be on different pit laps. For the moment, though, just push, make a gap here is the plan from Duletev's point of view. Renew staying with the pack, hoping to go longer on this stint, have better tyres towards the end of it, possibly just sneak past Florindi somewhere. In fact, we're going to stick with... oh, Renew's dropped a place. And that's now Mori chasing back. And we already know that Mori has... These two have history. Virtual safety car. Okay, we're going to ignore this. Low. Let's try and just extend things out a bit more. Calm things down. Okay. So obviously the gaps aren't respective anymore, but that's already a good start by Dulatev. Doing exactly when he's... Mori's just overtaking me under the safety car. You are not allowed to overtake somebody under the virtual safety car, sir. Okay, get that warmed up and go. No, I'm not happy with that. You can just stay back there, sir. Or you can just overtake. You overtook us under the virtual safety car. Grr. Oh well. Yeah, we'd be on to the officials about that. Still, we'll go back to our original strat now. Gain a little bit more distance on this. We're still... Let's just see when he actually gets to a timing gate. How far ahead are we? Is he actually 14 seconds ahead already? He might... Dulatev might have just played a blinder here. So lap 6 starts. Renew still doing okay in his current position. Dulatev's tyres are starting to go hot, so we might just start conserving on both. But already, Dulatev is just in command of this race right now. Mori's up to 4th, but it's taking him so long to battle there that he's not really relevant for most of this. His tyres are much fresher than those people around him. John Statier behind is the next soft runner, so Renew's leading this strategy. And Costa has just crashed. Okay, low. Here's now an interesting point, because I think... We could probably hit Dulatev if we're... Oh, I think we're too late. Can you pit now? Because if you can, we're pitting you. Putting 14 laps of fuel in the car. No. Cancel that then. Because I think we could probably have gotten away with this Dulatev at this point if we'd a bit quicker. But yeah, we definitely could have pitted Dulatev onto medium tyres and just then run away with this race. Still, 2 seconds left on the virtual safety car. Let's go back up to high mead. Wait for the times to reset. So 18.2. Back to conserve. And I think Renew can actually stay on mediums. He's on 50% tyre wear, so he's got absolutely no reason to stay out there. But yeah, Costa crashing now means there's one less competitive rival at the front of the grid. Renew goes up to 6th place. Dulatev now has a 19-second advantage. And tyres that will probably do the 3 laps that he's got left in fuel. And people are going to start pitting in a minute. Do I go now then? I think we go now. Dulatev, we're going to go attack, push, and pit. Going to put you onto these medium tyres. We're going to put them on for probably not the full length for this here because we know they're slower. But we're going to put 13 laps of fuel in these in this. That'll take you through to lap 24. And then we'll just put softs on and be able to attack the end if we need to. In the meantime, attack, and go. Renew. This is the time when we will try to gain our positions back. So let's go overtake fuel. And try to claw some time. Nightingale has crashed. Okay, this is almost... This is weird. I think we have to pit. We'll see. I mean, obviously, Dulatev is going to gain... Is just going to be so strong after this position. Did they come in? They did not. How much advantage is Renew going to gain from this? This is my last chance to do this. Also, I didn't set the fuel down, did I? Ugh. Well, now, absolutely no threat at all for Dulesev. He can just go out medium, medium, and just do what he wants. I'm guessing it's still in our favour if we came in now. We'd save a little bit of time. Pit for a new set of softs. 13 laps. Fast pit stop, go. Okay, I was a bit late on that anyway. Renew low, low. High mid. Let's just see how long Renew can go out for. Dulesev now has an 11-second lead over people who haven't pitted yet because of a virtual safety car, and has just absolutely now won this race without any question, provided he finishes. The real question is now whether I can take advantage with Renew here, and now we see people came in, so yeah, they should really have pitted under the safety car a little earlier. So now let's put the pressure on. Full attack. Pit at the end of this lap for a set of softs. 10 laps of fuel, fast pit stop, go. See if we can't get ready to set some lap times here. 13 starts, and we come right in behind Florentini. Or Floridi. Actually made those soft tyres last quite well. Oh, there was a mistake. That is going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Okay. High mid. Renew in 14th place, and now needs to get busy, because I don't think that's going to work out for him now. Oh, he had a real chance of that. Where'd Florentini come out? 9th, so we'd have been 10th without any issues. But if we can get past these guys reasonably quickly, we might be okay. Alright, let's go overtake here. We need to absolutely get past these now. Okay, Florentini also came out on super soft, so that is an actual genuine bit of pace there. Barink is on the softs. Let's just see. Some of these drivers are pitting, so we might get a bit more of a representative position in a moment. Jans de Tier, I think, was on the soft tyre strategy that we were. And now that looks kind of bad for us. Meanwhile, in the other race, yeah, just keep going. Do what you want to do here. In fact, go conserve. We don't even need to worry at all. Renew, though, we're sticking with because we need to actually get this race home. He's not too far behind, actually. Second, third, looking at that. It's into 7th place now. And behind this queue of cars, and might just get past Jans de Tier here. We know we're in a faster car. On the outside, Renew is into 6th. So I think that's a fair representation of where he should be right now, in the 5th, 6th scrap. We just hoped we could get him a bit further up the field, but our strategy didn't work particularly. Got held up in traffic, lost some time to Floridi. But now we should hopefully be able to get past Barink, and I hope we can, because I've just said it. Alright, let's go overtake on the fuel here. Let's make sure, press the overtake button, get past him. Then we'll have enough laps to try stuff. So 5 laps of fuel remaining. I don't want to get stuck behind the guy on soft tyres. No overtaking sector 1. Alright, start conserving fuel. Tyres crashed. Maybe I should have sent Renew out on the super soft because on the harder tyre, because that might have actually been something that we might have been able to make that work. Yeah, start churning through. Start backing up here. I think Renew's race is kind of done, Will. We might be able to get him into the points at the end of this, but it's only because we're going to be on the soft tyre. Oh, we needed to get past both of these guys. If we'd have done that, I think we'd have been fine. As it turns out, though, we might just get past John Statier here. We do. It's unfortunately let Brink get away. Oh, maybe we haven't. This is a bit of a... That's a scrap and a half. Okay, driver behind us is about to pit. We know we can do the time, so I think we are going to do this as well. Put 9 laps of fuel in the car. Get us out of there. Be quick. Attack, overtake. Hoping for a lot from this, but 2 tyre mistakes in 2 pit stops is not good for Gaston Renew, who I think has been a bit hard done by this race, really. But he's there to the end now. He can just race this one out. Medium running. Meanwhile, Dulatov coming up to lap him. That's how good his race is going. He's so far ahead. The good news is he is slowing down the other riders by... he's certainly slowing down Sevilla and anyone who'd be challenging Renew at this point. Oh, that's Ling, actually. By just being there. Still, let's get Dulatov in the pits now. We might as well just finish strong. 7 laps of fuel. I don't need to even really rush this. We'll go for a safe pit stop, since we've had quite a few mistakes thus far. So here comes Florindi. He's gone down to 4th place, and that ultimately shows the issues we've had with Renew today. So Dulatov in the pits from the lead. He's going to come out in clear traffic. Awesome pit stop, of course. It was a slow one, but then we didn't really need it to be. And Renew can just go out there and have a leisurely drive, I think. Barink fastest lap of the race. I think he's just put on new super softs, and yeah, we are such in a bet. Look how much time he's lost. He was right behind Barink at one point. Jazadira is currently in 2nd, trying to make those super softs last an age. We'll see where you end up here. I bet you end up in front of Renew. Looks like you did. Renew in 10th position, though, has overtaken Mori in the pit lane. So Mori's had an absolute terrible race then if he's still behind Renew. Mechanical issue. And that is... We've had 5 retirements this race as well. Yeah, Mori's on fresher tyres. We know he's the racier driver here. Apparently we've overtaken Mori again. We could have, could and would, should have had points from Renew here. Down to up to 5th. Next is fuel on both cars. I might as well push for Renew a little bit here. We'll just give him some breathing space. And I think we'll have Dulatov set a fastest lap. Okay, let's just watch Dulatov set a fastest lap here. I'm hoping he'll manage it anyway, because if he doesn't, that'll be a bit embarrassing. Okay, Gray in sector 1. Gray in sector 2. Okay, maybe not. Set the fastest sector 3 though, and did set the fastest lap from that. Oh well, we've done our little bit of play there. Renew then has to make the tyres last as well now, just to add to things. Was overtaken by Mori. overall, this is a race to forget for you, really. Past Leclerc at least. Villeneuve crosses the line and is the winner. Renault eventually crosses the line in 9th position, which you might say is okay. I don't agree. Good race by Villeneuve. With number 6 for his personal tally. It doesn't matter what car we put him in, he wins in it. So, you know, I'm feeling quite good for next season. So, scrutineering. No, it's too much hope for 4 sets of penalties there. And a part on Team Kirov, which is against the rules. So, no points for Renault. The gap, however, remains at the top. The gap increases to 23 points at the top. Team Championship, we now still have a 50-point gap against Chariots. MRT have overtaken Esprit. Villeneuve wins the Dubai Grand Prix. Flores felt he could have won that today. No, at the virtual safety car and just getting that basically free pit stop, there was no hope. I mean, even if they were closer to me at the time, then maybe, but no, it was just such an advantageous time to do that. I might have been able to do the same with Renew a little earlier, but I wasn't on it quickly enough. And still, I'm still improving. Admittedly quite slowly as these things go, but still. Okay. So we have 3.2 million in the bank now. I think this will be the last car upgrade race, and we might actually just lock the parts out at that point. Maybe not go too extreme for next season, especially if we're going to be promoted anyway. And start working instead on some headquarter upgrades. Stuff to think about, stuff to think about. So I shall say, until next time.